Guardian, Leo.
So the Guardian has the Tory divisions exposed as Sunak's smoking ban moves a step closer. So the MPs vote for the smoking ban despite the Tories' division over the policy. So Rishi Sunak has suffered a blow to his authorities. 57 of his own MPs voted against his plan and over 100 abstained. I mean, it still went through 383 to 67 in favour of the Prime Minister's plan to make it illegal for anyone born in 2009 or later to buy tobacco products in the UK. It's a weird thing for Rishi Sunak to push through. I mean, the Tories used to be seen as the party of libertarian economics and also sort of libertarian values for a bit after the 70s or so, and for this sort of draconian law where it's quite a nanny state law saying, oh, you're not ever going to be allowed to smoke. I mean, they should do this with hard drugs and ban hard drugs. Then nobody would use hard drugs.
But then the argument, I think you made a really good point there. That I think even Liz Truss in an interview was saying it seems quite babyish telling people that they can't smoke. Well, finish that sentence with marijuana, you've just argued against yourself. It's odd that, pick a side on it, is how I'd feel. Either you think you should be able to do everything or we should restrict.
It's interesting, there's a chap I follow on Twitter called Post-Liberal Pete, and he says, I think correctly, that it's people don't even register it consciously, but some drugs, if you like, are coded right and some are coded left. Tobacco, being allowed to smoke tobacco is coded right. That's a right-wing policy. Yeah. And marijuana is coded left. And there's been a reversal lately which reflects the degree to which left liberal, capture of institutions and our general sort of what we consider to be like default morality is that marijuana is actually, we've been a bit draconian about that, but tobacco, they're coming down on. It's also class-coded, though. There's no question about it. Most people who still smoke tobacco, they definitely...
the system is definitely going to legalise marijuana because it makes people apathetic and less prone to challenging the system. Whereas, they'll stop a man, they'll crush the little man who wants to smoke some crack and fight the system.
Before we leave this story, I'm going to say the best thing's going to happen in the future where someone gets age checked for being 54 as the age goes up.
Well, people will be getting their granddad to go in and buy tobacco. I mean, this will happen. It's absolutely, it's obviously ridiculous. It might be a transitional phase, but it's so ridiculous and unworkable, even Jacinda Ardern, back down on it, right? Or Ardern or whatever her name was. We will be the laughingstock, I think, of the world. Anyway.